Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me JediMaster98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at some more characters from the Vintage Collection line, and in today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at that character that appears in the second season of the Mandalorian TV show. This character appears as part of the episode where Grogu gets captured by the Dark Troopers, and these fellas make a short but brief appearance in the episode, but it got a lot of good fan criticism in terms of obviously the look of the character and obviously something different in the Star Wars universe. And the character we're going to take a look at today is this one. It is the Artillery Stormtrooper from the second series of the Mandalorian TV show. Now this Artillery Stormtrooper has been a little bit of a pain in terms of trying to track one of these down. Obviously, if you're aware of my collecting habits, I shop on staractionfigures.co.uk and also shop in Forbidden Planet. I've looked at numerous other websites in terms of trying to track this figure down, but it was sold out everywhere, and I managed to pick up on Amazon for just under £20, which I didn't think was too bad considering what you're getting and obviously how hard this figure is to track down as well. But in terms of what you're getting with the rifle, the mortar shells, and obviously the mortar itself isn't too bad. I think the colour scheme is very good. Obviously the Stormtrooper sculpt has improved in recent years, and I think the colour pattern as well is especially nice, with a nice sort of like yellowy colour, which is a nice touch, sort of like a bright yellow, which is nice. And in terms of what you're getting, it's a decent figure. The only drawback of the figure is obviously there is no holster for the Stormtrooper, but that's becoming a bit more of a habit lately in terms of some Stormtroopers they're releasing and some Imperial figures, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But in terms of what you're getting, very impressed with it. Like I said, a hard figure to find, but very impressed to finally have it as part of my Mandalorian collection. So that's the Artillery Stormtrooper. We'll take a look at this character in a few moments, but let's take a look at the Vintage Collection card that comes with this figure. As you see, this is the Artillery Stormtrooper Vintage Collection card. You've got the Mandalorian logo at the top there, the name of the character in action, the Kenner logo, and obviously the plastic bubble that protects the figure that is quite loose. Turn it round, you've obviously got the Star Wars logo there, other characters in numerous ways, and obviously the legal stuff at the bottom. And as you can see, and obviously as you can hear, the bubble is quite loose as well. So that is the Artillery Stormtroopers Vintage Collection card. Before I dive into the review, let's take a look at the accessories that comes with this character. Obviously the main part that comes with it is this small mortar, which they've sculpted really well in terms of obviously the base and everything. Obviously that can be removed like so. You can just place that on there, hear a little click, and obviously the mortar legs can obviously be pushed in and everything, which is nicely done to sort of move it like that. And then obviously you can have it down like a positioned mortar where the shell is firing, and obviously that can come out. Obviously if I just move it like that, the mortar shell does appear, and it's sculpted in a white plastic. And obviously there are 4 of these that come with this Stormtrooper, and what you can do is you can obviously just get the shell, place it inside the mortar, and obviously reenact that the mortar is obviously firing and obviously the shell is coming out as well. So you can sort of go like that, and you can obviously reenact scenes from the Mandalorian. But the shell is nicely done, and obviously the mortar itself is nicely sculpted as well. So that's the accessories. And obviously the good thing about the mortar shell is on his backpack he's got 4 shells, and obviously you can just place it in his back and it stores the shells, and obviously you can remove them as well by just getting your finger, taking it out, and obviously just pushing it back in, and it slots in nicely. So that's a nice touch there. In terms of articulation, this trooper does come with movement at the top of the head, shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Torso is movable with the legs, movement in the knees and movement in the ankles. Does come with the 11 blaster rifle like so. Like I said, it would be nice if they had a holster there, but there's no holster. Give you a zoom in on the overall detail and I'll show you the other parts of what you've got with this Artillery Stormtrooper. As I stated earlier on, you've got a nice shade of yellow. You've got like a pauldron at the top, which is different. Shade of yellow, which is nicely done. Obviously you've got like a little backpack at the back where the mortar shells are stored. And as I stated, you can obviously just remove the mortar shells with your fingers. And obviously you can take one off or take a couple out and reenact him firing stuff there. So nicely sculpted with white, black and hints of yellow. Turn the figure around, you've obviously got more yellow on the legs and on the knees. But the head sculpt is nicely done and the overall sculpt of the Stormtrooper is nice in terms of what you're getting. And obviously, as I said, they've improved on the Stormtrooper sculpt in recent years, and obviously it's a good thing they've done that. And obviously that episode of The Mandalorian took really well to fans, and obviously these were really popular in terms of the colour and obviously something different in Star Wars. As I said, really pleased with the figure, but obviously it did take a little while to track him down, but it's worth the wait. So that is pretty much it for the Artillery Stormtrooper from the second series of the Mandalorian TV show. I'll be back with many more figures to review very soon. Got a couple of figures to give you a look at from the Book of Boba Fett, and obviously the eager and anticipated collection update. So that's pretty much it for that figure. I'll be back with many more reviews very soon. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you very, very soon. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.